Hey everybody, so today we are finally sharing our RV holiday tour. Now the thing is the other day Katie and I were talking and we were like, I guess it's better late than never, right? Now we've always loved decorating for the holidays, and once we moved into the RV that didn't change. You can check out last year's holiday tour here, but today we want to focus in on 2017. And one thing that's really cool about this year is we teamed up with 14 other RV bloggers in order to share our camper Christmas decorations. We'll put a link in the description box below to the post so you can cruise over there and check those out. But Katie also set it up on the website, so if you want to link up your own RV holiday decorations, you can cruise over and link up to videos, a blog post, or even your Instagram photos. But today we're going to start out the tour with a guided walkthrough during the day, but then stick around afterwards because we're going to do a quick walkthrough at night. Alright, let's get this RV holiday tour started. Now, as you can tell, we are outside, which is a little bit different than last year, and that's mainly because we're camp hosting here at the Nevada County Fairgrounds, and that gave us the opportunity to decorate because we knew that we were going to be here through the holidays. We actually even borrowed a couple sets of lights from the fairgrounds so that when we take off and leave, it's a couple less things that we have to pack up and take with us. By the way, if you find yourself in the area, you should definitely check out the RV park. We've been here for a little while and we absolutely love it. But as you can see over here, we have our snow flock Christmas tree that Katie and I actually flocked for the first time ever. We picked the tree up, went out to the El Dorado National Forest to cut it down and get it, and then flocked it. And then down at the bottom you can see a tree stand that we made. Now underneath there's a normal standard green tree stand, but we didn't want that showing, so we just nailed together a couple pieces of wood and it hit it right underneath there. Now as you look behind me here, you can see that mainly what we used were lights and greenery in order to create the style out here. And at nighttime it's a lot brighter with the Christmas lights and it's really pretty to see. But right now you can't really. But as you look back here, you can see the greenery that we used, which is actually cedar garland around the door. We used suction cups actually to hold it up there, and it's doing great. Hasn't fallen down once. Now the greenery on the other hand is a bit crispy. It's been up there for a while, so I think it's getting to the latter stages of its life. But that about wraps it up for out here. Let's go ahead and head inside and see what it has to offer. After you. Alright, inside. So we'll start with the media cabinet. As you can tell, our stockings are down on either side of the fireplace, which we absolutely love. Now as you come up here, you will see a couple decorations we have on the media cabinet, and what's really cool about this year is that we didn't have to buy new decorations. Now we did buy some fake garland and Christmas lights, and then, you know, a ton of batteries. But other than that, that was pretty much it. And as you come up here, you'll see our fake Christmas trees in the buckets, and we actually use the battery operated fairy lights, which Katie makes fun of me all the time about because I get so excited because I didn't know they existed, and they're so easy to use and maneuver. Absolutely love them. But anyway, one of the favorite things for us to do during the holiday season is to turn on all the Christmas lights, turn on the fireplace, and then raise up the TV and watch a Christmas movie. Now, you'll have to bear with us a little bit today. The remote for our TV lift actually died this morning, so we're not able to use that, which eliminates the memory function, which kind of stinks, but you're still able to bring it up. So I'll have to get back in there and stop it once we get to the top. But anyway, we absolutely love it this time of year with the lights and the fireplace and the TV. And then as we move up here, you can actually see our one set of fake garland we got up here on our slide out. The one in the bedroom's fake as well. And that's mainly because last year we used the real cedar ones, like the one outside, and after a little while it just started to die and flake a little bit. So this year we decided to go with the fake one. Now, one thing to note is that as we go through the tour, you are going to see a lot of greenery, and all the greenery aside from the fake garland is real, and most of it we picked up from the Home Depot. What they have is a lot of times when people get their trees, they get clippings off of there, so you can go in there and snag them as long as someone else didn't beat you to the punch. So we do have a lot of that greenery around. Now as we move over here, you can see our Christmas tree, which we call it our Grinch Christmas tree. It's one that we cut down from the El Dorado National Forest, and we call it the Grinch tree because when we got home we realized how crooked it was. But anyway, we kept it pretty simple with the decorations on there. We have the crocheted star designs, which Katie's mom made. She used a design from Alexis at Persia Lou. And then above there you can see a Farm Fresh Christmas tree sign, which Harper and Grace gave to us. It's a slight variation on the design that Katie has up in the shop, but we absolutely love it. And then I'm not sure if you can see it, but back behind the tree we also used a lot of the greenery and then some candles just to add a little bit more light and spirit up there in the front of the dashboard. But as we cruise around here, you can notice a couple more of the greenery clippings and lights, and then one of our favorite Christmas decorations, McNally. Absolutely love him. But now as we move over to the kitchen, you'll see the same kind of theme going. We have the fairy lights around the window and back around the countertop, and then a lot of greenery up here. Katie put some of the greenery on our containers with little pine cones on them. We absolutely love the way that that looks. And the fairy lights, what's really cool about them is we're thinking we might be able to even leave them up after the holiday season. But as we come back here to the hallway, you'll notice we do have one of our printables up here. This is actually a free one you can get from the website. Katie made it a couple years ago. Also too, you might notice we haven't done a video on this yet, but we're gonna here in the future. We did frame out all our windows. It was one of the projects that we wanted to get done before we even left and hit the road, but we just didn't have time, so now we have it done at least. And also one other thing here in the hallway, so we have our sliding bathroom door here, which works great, but we also added a couple hooks up here so we could store our winter jackets and sweaters and hats and things like that, kind of keep them off the ground and from messing the place up. But if you want to cruise back here. So in the bathroom, you can tell that we threw some more fairy lights over here on our horseshoe shelf. And here's a wreath that Katie actually made with some lights on there as well. And then some more greenery over there on the bathroom sink. As always, our bedroom is filled with animals, so up on the wall here you can see the garland that goes around the slide out. That is the fake garland as well. But then we have a little bit of greenery on our night shelves, and then another favorite decoration in Ducky back by the window. But one of my favorite decorations this year is actually the map. So we used some fairy lights and we traced all the pins that we had on here on where we've traveled, and we really like the way it looks. But we're actually more excited for in the future, once we have more pins up here, to really see it light up and glow. And then behind me here you can see that we also have National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation playing on this TV. So a couple Christmases ago, Katie's dad actually got us this device that allows us to plug in multiple video devices via HDMI and have it transmitted to 2 different TVs. So that's actually come in really handy a lot of times. Oh, one more thing back here in the bedroom that's really awesome that we love. We got this device that comes with 3 different plug-ins that you're able to plug into the wall, and then you can plug multiple lights into that outlet, and then it works off this remote. So our garland and our tree back here are actually operated off the remote, so you're able to turn it on and off with the remote. And then all the lights in the living room that aren't battery operated also work with this remote. So we're really excited about that. And then we took an old piece of wood from Wisconsin on the farm, which we have quite a bit of that in here, but we took it, stained it down a little bit, and put some more hooks on there to get some more vertical storage, keep it off the floor. But we also wrapped that in some fairy lights. And then I also wanted to note too that we have a couple printables up here that Katie designed. There are a couple free ones on the website, but then some in the shop too if you want to check those out. And as we make it back here to the living room, I just wanted to show you this remote one more time because I love this thing, but it turns on and off pretty much everything that's up here in the front. But that about wraps it up for our RV holiday tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some ideas for maybe in the future if you're looking to decorate. But if you guys have any questions or comments, definitely feel free to leave them below. In a past video, we had actually mentioned that we put up a post on the website where if you have your own Christmas decorations and you want to go over there, you can actually link up to your Instagram account, your blog post, or videos right there on the website, and you can share it with everyone that comes through and look at everyone else's. But thank you guys so much for swinging by today. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you again soon.